don't even do that anymore. It just okay. Looks like we're live now from Port Huron, Michigan. All right. Okay, let's go on here. Oh, look at that. Paul Murray's live. Don't even do that out. And I'm going to do a pop-out chat. Slide that over to the other screen. And we're good to go. I just close. Oh, I better hit the like button first. Yep. So one person watching. Who is it? Me? Oh. Okay. Well, I got to move some stuff around here, but I got microphone roads, everything in my way here. So, get to the chat. There we go. Okay, so I had a bit of a late supper last night, but because I had chicken and rice, this chicken done up in the sauce and everything, a salad she had for me, which I couldn't eat half of it. I still could eat that again. So, hey, look who's in the chat.
Well, it's Rob.
Good morning, Rob.
How is how long is Diane going to be over in Europe?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, she comes back on the Saturday, and I got to pick her up at the airport. Well, depends on what time planes are, right? At 6 o'clock. Their plane lands in London.
You know what today is?
Yeah.
Lynn's birthday.
Oh, today's Lynn's birthday. Wow,
Yep.
cool. How old is she today, Paul?
71.
71. All right.
She's exactly 10 months older than I am.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well, it's Rob. Rob. How's it going? How's everything over
Yeah,
there?
good to see you there.
Yeah, it's really good to see you, Rob.
That was my sister's birthday yesterday, the sick one. The one up in West Lorne there, right? So. What, there's something running in the background, Paul? Like you hear a whole bunch of going on.
I got the TV going. Can you hear it?
Oh, it was loud clear this morning. But there's quiet now. Yeah.
You can't hear it now?
Nope, that's good.
I turned it down a little.
Yep, yeah.
Mia likes the TV on.
Hey, Rob, yeah, I was ended up doing a quick rush trip to Toronto yesterday afternoon. But anyways, my sister, she landed in Holland this morning in Amsterdam. There about 10 to 6 this morning, our time here, which was about 2 hours ago. So
Now, how long is she there?
2 weeks. Yeah, she's gone.
In Holland.
Huh?
In Holland.
Yeah.
She's staying in Holland. Okay. I
Well,
didn't know if she was traveling around or.
No. She's got friends in Holland.
Oh, okay.
No. Hey, Paul, they fight over her over in Holland when she comes. Oh, no, she's going to stay here. Oh, no, she's going to stay there. No, everybody wants Diane. Oh, she makes the rounds, but well, she don't go too far in Holland, just right where I forget the name of the town where she's going. But anyways, oh yeah, they fight over where she. No, Diane's gonna stay here. No, it's just oh yeah, and she hasn't been there in about 3 years, right? Because of the COVID stuff, eh? So, anyways, so well, one place used to be a farm, but they sold it. But anyways, they have a place now. I don't know, forget where it is, but Apeldoorn. Yeah, that's it. Apeldoorn is where she's going. But how she met these people was years and years ago, because well, Bill Finley, part of the family there, he was a veteran, and they had, big things going on over there in Holland and stuff for the vets and stuff. And they fall in love with Bill and Diane. And anyway, so they've been going back there several years. While Bill passed away, 4 or 5 years ago. But anyways, oh yeah, she goes, my other was a couple of years ago. No, 3, 4 years ago. My other sister, Suzanne, went with Diane to Holland. So Holland, Amsterdam, where she flew into. I forget the airport, the Schiphol or whatever they call it there in Amsterdam. But the place she's actually going to is called Apeldoorn, is where she's going to. She has to take it's funny because she gets off the plane, walks downstairs, gets on a high-speed train right there at the airport, and it's about an hour and 10 minutes or something to where she goes to. But like the people, 2 hours away if you drove by car, but no, it's less than an hour on the train. I don't know. It's on a high-speed train anyway. So yeah, she's there for a couple of weeks visiting friends. So and I get the honor of looking after her cats and everything while she's gone. So whoopee, lucky me. I get to sit here and look after the animals. Yeah, last time she texted me, she was just got on the train. So 7:34 this morning, which was an hour and 10 minutes ago. Yeah, she hoped to be at the Hennies in about an hour. So yeah, so she'll be already there. So it was supposed to be like an 8-hour flight, but I think they did it in 7 hours because the plane was late. They had to switch planes before they even got off the ground. When the plane came in, it came in from Frankfurt, Germany, landed and everything else, but apparently had a technical issue, so they had to find them another plane, had to wait for it to come in, land, and turn it around and get her on. They had to go to a different gate. So
Hello, Dakota Anderson. Yep, it's been a while.
hey, good morning there, Dakota. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I forgot all about it. Gonna go to Facebook.
This morning at 6:30, my outdoor sensor light went on, and there it was. The skunkies were back.
Oh, were they?
So, Rob, what are you up to today? Are you just kind of hanging, or going to join us here?
Yeah. Yesterday or Saturday, right? Yeah, today's Sunday. So
Today's Sunday. Yep. But tomorrow morning, I've got to go to the doctor's at 11 a.m.
Well, I might stay here. I think I'm going to stay here tonight again. I think so. Well, see, this is a long weekend for us, eh, Paul?
Oh yeah, today is what? Tomorrow is
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving here.
Thanksgiving. That's right.
Yeah, so we don't go back to work till Tuesday, so I might as well just stay here. Got lots of food. She made sure of that. Then tomorrow, all right, I got to respond to that. Forgot. But anyways, my brother invited me over for turkey dinner, so
Come here.
I gotta. I'm surprised she's doing dinner. I really am.
Is his daughter coming over there?
Huh?
Is your niece coming over there?
Oh no, they're not coming over. Well, his other daughter is, but she's in Godrich, right? So,
okay.
But yeah. So I'm surprised she's having a Thanksgiving dinner because Rick and Karen, or Karen, is her brother passed away, right? So I'm surprised she's doing Thanksgiving dinner,
Yeah.
but because the funeral's on Wednesday, so I think Wednesday or Thursday. But he died up north, up at the cottage up in North Bay, so they had to bring him down and everything. But C. Williams, that's where we buried my wife through too, Bonnie. But the obit is up there already, so. But he was an anti-vaxxer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got sick. Then he had a heart attack. So he was out in Alberta, and for something, I forget what it was now, but on the way back, they thought while they stopped the cottage, started closing it up, and he had a heart attack there and died. Yeah, probably going to have turkey, I imagine. I'm not 100% sure there, Dakota, but probably that's what we're going to have. They didn't exactly say, so. That's okay, Rob. We usually don't hear them that much. The printer, that's why I didn't want to come on because all the noise, but maybe they're all working or
We
something.
don't hear the printers. Noise cancellation pretty much takes care of that, Rob.
Yep. Did Toronto? I don't know. There was a baseball game yesterday. I don't know if Toronto survived last night or not. I don't follow baseball or football or any of those. I'm not into it. But it's just kind of wondering. I think it was do or die for the Toronto Maple Leafs or Toronto. Yeah, whatever. Because the only reason they got in was a wild card, but they had to have the best 2 out of 3, but they lost the first one. So they lost one last night. They were done.
Were they playing Tampa Bay last night?
I don't know who they were playing.
Alexa, what was the score of the Toronto Maple
Oh, there you go. Toronto lost to Seattle last night. Guess what?
The
They're
Toronto
done.
Leafs beat the Detroit Red Wings 5-1.
Dakota said Toronto lost to
You're
Seattle.
talking about Major League Baseball
Yeah.
because the Maple
Blue
Leafs,
Jays. Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah.
the Maple Leafs won in hockey.
Yeah. Toronto Blue. As I said, I don't follow sports,
Me-
but my sister was talking about it last night on the way up. So, hey, good morning there, Mr. Team Danzer.
How's it going there, buddy?
They lost 9-10. Oh. Well, not by a lot, but they still lost. And Mr. Garth Rudd, good morning.
Garth,
Paul, you said he's coming to Port Huron at 11:30 to see the Masabi Miner come down through.
oh yeah, it's coming down. The only problem is it's cloudy.
Well, it was funny at 5 o'clock this morning. It was windy as hell here, but it looks like the trees are hardly moving now.
Yeah, it's calmed down.
You gonna try and go catch that one, Paul, or what?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. What's going on? Let's see. Do. There's my squirrelies and blue jays and everybody out there. But as you can see, it's not too bright. Let me see if I can't show you the sky.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, do you want to ban Team Dancer from the chat?
What'd he do?
She said, I just saw our first snow on Friday. No swearing on this channel.
That's funny.
But he said the colors are really nice up there right now. Hey there, Rob. Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Rob.
How you all doing?
How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm managing.
Another day in paradise, right?
Yeah, I've been fighting an infection and on other bits and pieces. So, but we carry on.
Be right back. I think Mia wants to go out. She's either tricking me or she wants to go out.
Mine's under a blanket right now, so she's not bad. Vader, he's on just on the couch, but Lacey's there too, but she's under the blanket. I had yesterday here at the trailer there, underneath that cabinet behind me, there's a furnace down there, and it's ducted all over here, but it also blows out on the floor right there. Oh, anyway, she came back in from being outside, come in and curled up right in front of the furnace. I don't know. She gets cool. That girl. She'll go out and come back in, want to get under the blanket. So.
That's quite a cloud cover there, Paul.
Yeah, but you can see some blue in there, old Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, Mia just wanted attention. She was tricking me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just not looking forward to it. I don't know. I watched a couple of different weather things there. One was at Ryan Hall, y'all, and there was another one, but they're talking, about the winter weather coming and all that. But the one guy I watched yesterday, they figured for the biggest part of the winter, we're going to be in a El Nino again. So it's going to be a mild winter again. Like, might be a lot of moisture, but I don't know.
Hey, JD.
Oh, look at in the chat, JD.
I haven't seen much videos of his recently.
Now he's been kind of just laying back.
Just wanted to check. I'm still subscribed to him because they do we donate from time to time. Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Anybody watch Chris Holt's live stream again this morning? Apparently, he bought a Phantom 4, just that no Advancer Pro or nothing. So he's flying that, and his other drone, he sent in the DJI, the one that went into the water. Apparently, he's going to fix it for $400. So what probably going to do is they're going to send him a refurbished one or something. But $400, he's going to have a Phantom 4 Pro back again. So that'd be kind of good for him. But
Look, JD pretty much puts out some kind of a video every 2 or 3 days.
yeah,
He's got those micro cars now.
yeah.
So, Rob, have you been using any micro or any RC cars? Or
No, recently. No, I got a couple of new ones and
So you've been doing many jobs there, Rob, or anything?
yeah, the company has, but obviously I haven't.
Did you get moved into your new digs? Your new offices?
Oh, we lost him, I think. Oh, there he's back.
Oh, I'm back. I'll explain to you a bit more when we're offline.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. You see what JD said? His dad made a rocket car out of some toys, going today to launch it using ST's rocket engines. Yeah, take one of them old trains, you'll have, put a rocket engine and watch how fast it goes down the track, right?
Wow.
Ah, that'll be
Yeah, but-
cool.
Yeah, putting rockets in things you shouldn't be putting rockets in, right? I hope you're gonna film that, JD. I'd like to see that one.
Yeah. You know, I seen the other week on YouTube, slot car racing is absolutely massive
Yeah.
on YouTube.
JD said
as
he picked up.
Hot Wheels.
JD said he picked up an RC Hot Wheels, remote control Hot Wheels. Oh, never heard of that.
Yeah, is that the FPV one, JD?
Yeah.
They do an FPV one that size. So I think it's 1/76 scale.
176. Oh, okay. that'd be
Yeah.
good.
What?
It's tiny.
That'd be a micro camera on that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it comes with the FPV goggles and everything.
Everything. Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding. Wow. My model railroad I have, it's 187. It's HO. Well, I think 176 is actually O gauge, which ain't really much bigger. Garth said that he has slot cars, but his track is 250 feet long. Holy mackerel.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of track for.
Oh, I didn't get the FPV one.
Yeah.
Did you get the one which charge up off the remote, JD? It sits on the remote. I think they come as a mini and something else. I don't know if they're called ZD Racing, are they?
Hmm. KD said his is an FPV though. No, he's not.
I'm over on Amazon trying to look at micro FPV vehicles.
I don't know.
And I don't.
I'll show you now. Give me a minute.
Yeah. You see down on model railroad, they got stuff now that cars that drive around on your model railroad layout. It's amazing what they come up with. It just follows a wire or you embed in the thing, and some are run by magnets, and it's weird. It's all computer controlled.
Here's the only thing I found over there. It's small, but 1/76 scale.
Yeah, wait there. I'll give you a video of one now.
Okay.
There's a link in the chat.
All right.
Okay. Team Dandridge wants to know, Paul, if you're going to go fly the Thunder Bay.
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's almost coming up here.
Yeah.
Although the sun did just pop out. Oh yeah, that's it. They got camera mounted on top. It's not like we're used to.
Yeah. You showed
I
the
don't
picture,
think the
Paul.
camera would fit inside.
Oh, share screen.
Okay, hang on.
Oh,
Share screen. There it is.
Yeah,
The
don't put no
different
volume
world
on.
instructions.
Turn the
Oh,
volume
cool
off.
stickers there. Nice. Oh, I like that one.
You'll get a copy like Clayton.
It's well.
Look at that size of that thing.
yeah, the car is as big as the cameras. Oh my God.
Yeah, then it comes with the goggles and all.
A little dinky controller.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked, JD.
Lights out. Look at there. It's got the undercarriage lights.
Oh, geez. Well, you got ramps for it and everything, eh?
It comes with the ramps, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. Fully
Oh.
proportional. Fully proportional.
there you go, JD. Oh, he's gonna try and launch it. Boosh. Got comes with goggles so you can sit there.
You can record. Wow. There it shows the goggles. That's impressive. You have one of those, Rob?
No, I got FPV cameras, but I haven't actually got that one.
Gosh, for the money. Look at that little bugger.
Yeah, look at it. How long does the batteries last in that thing?
I don't know, but they should call it the cockroach. Cockroach racing. You suppose it comes with those little things too?
No. Hey, Justin.
What's he gonna? He's gonna
There we
put
go.
a different body on it. Is that?
Yeah, he's making it to Hot Wheels so that it fits inside the tracks.
Oh, it's
Oh,
got
Hot Wheel tracks.
it's
Oh,
got
okay.
a Hot Wheel track. Oh, look at the ramp at the end. Now that there you go. That's JD.
God, maybe I should get this for my grandkid for Christmas. I know he's got Hot Wheel tracks.
There he goes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Little FPV camera.
Here we go.
Holy geez.
Coming to the ramp. Woo!
Oh, you need digital if you're gonna do that.
yeah,
Because they're not going very far. Digital would be awesome doing that.
yeah,
What's up, JD? Team Danzer,
yeah.
Garth.
But you know what? That whole setup right there is $96 with the goggles.
Oh, you put your phone in them though, don't you?
No,
No,
no, they're
got its
proper
own
goggles.
screen.
Guess that's not that bad.
You can use any other FPV drone or FPV camera.
Got to make that thing top heavy though, having the camera on it.
Yes.
Oh,
It's only a bit of fun now, though, isn't it? It's mainly for sneaking round, isn't it?
That's funny. That's got JD written all over it.
Hey, Justin.
I just got a text message from Diane. She's arrived. She's at her friend's house now. Just
Oh,
got-
really? Okay. Hey, Justin, how's it going, buddy?
Good, good.
You're awful quiet.
Oh, let me adjust my mic. Damn it. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see Rob here.
How you were in bed sleeping? No? No.
They drugged me up pretty good last night.
Well, I just went, crawled into bed, and then my phone went ding. Oh, that's my sister. And then I went, no, I had
Yeah,
Justin going live.
We were wondering how you made out last night.
They gave me some prescriptions for some pain pills, some muscle relaxers, and a lidocaine patch.
For
And
what?
then for my
He was in
shoulder.
the emergency room last night.
For what?
My shoulder.
Yeah.
It's hurting really bad. They gave me last night. They gave me 2 shots of steroids, muscle relaxer, Percocet, and a
Ooh.
lidocaine patch.
Man, they drugged you up last night.
Oh man, that was hurting so bad yesterday. I mean, it was feeling really good, but now it's starting to come back a little
So
bit.
what's the formal diagnosis?
They said I had a bruised rotator cuff and I pulled a muscle really bad, I guess.
Yeah, I've had operation on this one here, rotator cuff. But now I got tendonitis.
They said I have to be they want me out of work till at least Thursday or Friday, so. I got a note from the emergency room for it.
Will you get paid or no?
No.
No.
Well, I don't know. I gotta look into it because if I'm off that long, I might be able to file for my short-term disability. I don't know.
Yeah,
But they only pay you 30% of your normal pay, which isn't that much.
no.
A couple $100.
Yeah.
But it was like I had all that PTO and then, I wanted to use it for what it is. And then of course the hurricane happens and this happens. And I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
one thing after another. 'Cause I think I got like 3 or 4 hours of PTO left and that's it.
Paul Hodges, I just sent you a picture of that jet which jumped the runway.
Paul, did you hear Rob?
What did you say? Sorry.
He just sent you a picture of a jet.
Oh, okay.
Jet, it jumped the runway.
Oh, okay, I'll have to go to. Something came up, messenger. Okay, cool. Oh,
There was 2 F-15s that randomly flew over.
kind of run out the
Yeah,
end of
okay.
the runway there, eh?
Yeah.
Good morning, Garth.
Hey, Gareth.
Hey, Justin, did you get an MRI?
Yeah, they gave me an MRI and X-rays.
Okay. Because
Good
that's what the orthopedic would say,
Yeah, they did both of them.
Good, that's good.
And then I pissed them off a little bit before I left because they told me it was going to be a half hour. They're like, in a half hour, we'll have your results. We'll get you your stuff and you can get out of here. Well, about an hour and 15 minutes went by and I didn't hear nothing. So I pushed the little nurse's button on the little controller you have. And I sat there for about 10, 12 minutes. Nobody came. So I went to the wall where it was plugged in and there was 2 buttons that said code and staff only. I hit the staff only button and like 5 people come running in the room, thought somebody was dying. They were like, you weren't supposed to push that button. I said, well, nobody was answering me. So I didn't know. Trying to get somebody in here.
Well, that sounds about what happened to me when I got in the emergency room. I waited in the lobby for an hour and a half. They put me in a room. I sat there for two and a half hours and nobody ever came to see me. And so I got up, walked out to the desk. I said, I'm signing myself out. Oh, what's the matter? I said, and I told him, I said, give me the paperwork. I'm signing myself out.
You don't even have to do that. You can technically just walk the hell out. I can't stop you. Not unless you're Baker acted.
Well, the thing of it is, if you don't sign yourself out, they can still bill your insurance company. You sign yourself out, they can't.
Oh, look at that track car slot.
Oh, wow.
setup.
That's my 250 foot slot track.
Wow.
Oh, that's yours, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Garth does slot racing. Yep.
Big
Wow,
time.
that's wicked.
That's a really nice, that's a really professional setup right there.
Wow, look at the pictures on the wall as well. It's an F40.
Yeah. But
I remember they used to have a slot car. They used to have a slot car place downtown where you used to go and run your slot cars. And along the one wall, they had a slot car drag set. So you'd have 2 or 3
Yeah.
slot cars across there. And when you plugged in the plug, it electrified them and they took off.
Don't be a kiss ass, JD.
this one's it's 25 feet long and it's 250 feet of track, but it's in 3 different sections.
Layers like that.
Yeah. And that's another shot of it.
Wow.
That's and it's designed for seated positions. You don't stand at it, you sit at it.
Get in.
Now, it's been a long time since I've seen slot car. Are they still cord to the track or is
It's been
it
laid out. Now,
wireless?
They do have wireless, but mine is corded, but what we got is hang on, I'm going the wrong way here.
Right, but the
The-
car itself isn't
Yeah,
corded, right?
if I can go back to the beginning here, I'll show you. On mine, see this chase here?
Yeah.
That's like a plumbing stack that goes up to our kitchen. And so I've got the track plugged into that chase and then it goes over the top of the room and it comes over to this control box here.
Okay, that's where
So there's so you don't trip over cords when you're
So
walking.
you plug your controller in there.
Yeah, into this box right here. Okay.
wow.
You have a picture of your different cars that you use?
Yeah, I think I do somewhere.
I want to say,
Hang on a second. Okay, I might take a,
Oh ho, JD.
Yeah, we're talking about RC cars. He's right here. Boy.
That's right.
Hey, JD.
How's it going?
What do you think of those little ones that Rob showed us?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I want to say good morning to Bill from Newfound Drone Productions and little Laura.
Lama Laura.
What's up, Bill, Laura?
Hey, Laura.
Bill. Thing.
Good thing.
I mean, I think he's referring to Laura as thing.
here's some other quick photos. These, I also designed wheels for them. So these are all 3D printed wheels.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you were into 3D printing.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm into 3D CAD work. Okay, but I just I have other people print them for me.
So you design them and then they send them
Yeah.
the file and they print them?
Yeah, and then I design wheels for other people too.
Huh.
These are all different versions of one. This one here, I actually designed for a guy in the UK. This is an old British saloon car wheel, actually. I'm trying to get through this.
Oh,
That's a 143rd car. And it's got my wheels on it. My
Is that
design.
a Supra?
No, it's a GT3 Mercedes.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I like that fishnet pattern on there.
Trying to get through to the end. I think that's some different wheels. got cars at the end here somewhere. Bear with me a second.
Why'd you print them in different materials then, Garth?
Yeah, well, it's kind of an experiment. These ones here are 3D printed in a plastic, but they've got a metal insert put into them. So you got the best of both worlds. You got the lightness of plastic and, you know, the mechanical strength of aluminum. So,
I just wonder though, PLA on slot cars would
Yeah.
have been fine. You wouldn't need to go any stronger.
well, you got to know what you're doing. Okay. You know, if you design the part right, PLA will work. Here's some of the cars. Okay. These are, and then we race 132nd cars mainly. Okay. So these are the style cars.
Half of that.
Okay? And these are some of the wheels that, these are kind of my experimental cars that for real tests and stuff. These are all different. This one's nylon, that's PLA, that's,
ETG.
one is a PETG, this one is
Okay, Bill.
ABS.
I could see PLA actually working really well as far as flexing as you're taking corners real fast.
Well, it's easy to print. It's the easiest to print, but it does have problems, okay? You know, you gotta, if you don't know how to print it, it depends, you know, it's one of those, you know.
Or-
The best ones are nylon, but nylon printers are so much money that it's kind of pricey, okay? That's all the cars I got. But anyways, that's,
So there's no rubber on those wheels.
well, they're, my track, I use silicone tires. They're molded silicone and they just slip onto the
They
wheel.
snap on around the wheel.
Yeah, they got, the wheel's got like a little rib on it, okay? But, you know, typically they use different kinds of rubbers and stuff.
Now, do you ever switch your track around or is it kind of just as is?
No, I never switch. Well, when I get bored, I usually tear it apart in one section and redo it. So that's how it got to be 250 feet long, so.
You want a treat, Taylor? You want a treat? Okay, come on.
What?
But it's got, you know, it's got computer timing and a big, you know, 10 amp power supply and, you know, the cars go really, really fast and
On scale, what do you think the speed is?
oh geez, I don't know. Several hundred miles an hour, 300 miles an hour, maybe. Well, just to give you an idea, most people that race this scale of slot racing, 132nd, they're going to have, you know, if they have a big track, it's going to be 700 or 75 to 100 feet, and then a fast car will run at maybe 6 or 7 seconds, something like that. This track is 250 feet, and we do it in 13 seconds. So we use pretty hot motors, and you know, so.
Hey, Ron, how's it going, buddy?
Come on, Ron.
Morning. Morning, Ron.
How's everybody?
Good. How are you?
Little tired. I needed a 10-15 minute break away from my paperwork to clear my head, but I got about another hour's worth. I'll be doing a little overtime today.
So you look like you're someplace you haven't been for a while, because it looked like that screen behind you, the airline schedule.
Oh, that's our kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah. Here at the hangar, but
Oh.
yeah, we had a bad call last night. Felt bad for the lady. She was 82, just lost her husband not long ago, and was worried about, you know, how she would be financially. And I guess over the last several months, you know, things, you know, she was kind of taken care of, so to speak. You know, he left her a little bit of money, but she was scammed by all these online scammers.
oh,
And just a day or two ago, lost everything she had.
oh, crap.
And so she guess had a history of depression or whatever, and tried to commit suicide last night. Took a whole bottle of Tylenol. I don't think she's going to die from it, but she certainly destroyed her liver.
Hmm.
And then the hospital we picked her up at certainly didn't help matters any. Oh my God. I'm going to talk to this case with my medical director. Based on, we have to document when we arrive somewhere, what treatment has been given. And my partner and I both, the one medication that she was on, they had her on. We're like, oh my God, how much did you give her? You know. So
it was almost medical malpractice going on.
mhm.
Well, what you should do is get a hold of that lady and say, you might get your money back, get an attorney.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, then I guess her family's gonna take over her finances from here on out. They can't trust, I don't know what her normal mental status is, but she's not
With it.
It just angers me we all get that every day. We get these online scammers, but
Oh, it's terrible. No.
It's
I gotta watch myself. My coworkers yesterday thought I was serious. I keep getting somebody named Helen Martinez has apparently had this number at some point in time, but I've had it for over 20 years. And so this guy called yesterday and I said, I've been waiting for you. And he calls and asks for Helen. And I said, you're the son of a bitch that took off with her. And I just started yelling at him and cursing. My phone at me going, oh my God, Belinda, we didn't know you had a girlfriend. And I'm yelling at this guy. This poor guy's like, sir, I don't know Helen. Oh, yes, you do. Anyhow, I finally hung up. Are you okay over there? I'm like, what? They said, we thought you were serious. Like, no.
So it was a
scammer.
A scammer online.
Yeah.
The thing of it is, right now they're talking about some healthcare has been hacked, and they're scamming this healthcare. They're holding them for ransom, all their data and everything.
Really? Yeah.
I think there needs to be another division of the military, because that's an act of war, because they're doing it from other countries.
Oh, guys,
And there should be a division of the military that should be anti, because they're attacking us.
The thing that is a good majority of these scammers that are out of the country have U.S. connections. See, it's hard for us in the U.S. to go after somebody out of the country, but so many of them have U.S. connections that helps them do what they're doing.
Well, the only
thing is, if they catch these scammers, they know where they are. They go to raid the place. They're already gone. They just moved someplace else.
Well, the thing, but here's the reason I think it should be a division of the military. Like you got the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps. There should be another division for cyber, is because that's the only big stick that we have in the world.
Well,
you want to mess with us, it's going to be militarily.
Yeah, that's where I guess the feds, the FBI or whatever, they have a big division on cyber crimes. So I guess that's all we have for now.
But they're not military. They're not like, you can't send an aircraft carrier offshore saying, okay, you either deal with this or we will,
Yeah, there's a whole city in India it's a telemarketing scam.
Yeah.
Like known for it, Nagaland.
I've actually gotten a couple of them to talk to me, so to speak. I had one guy one time, he was telling me that, places like India, where their wages are like, I don't know, $2 an hour or something. I mean, they have no means of making money. And this one guy, one day, I was kind of cursing and swearing at him. He's like, why you got to be so nasty? I said, you're a goddamn thief. That's why. You just tried to rob me. And I said, but let me ask you a question. How long have you been in this? How successful are you? He actually broke down and told me. He's like, I've been doing it X amount of years, and I went to school, and he told me that he went to some kind of computer background school and everything, and he had a degree in this and that. And then he told me, he said, honestly, he said, you got to give me credit. He said, if we have somebody and if they don't have $15,000 or more, we won't, deplete them or whatever. And I'm like, you're still a goddamn thief.
Yeah, give me
$1. So, but it was just kind of funny that he opened up to me, and spoke to me. I thought that was kind of interesting. Oh goodness. I got today off, so.
So you're off today. How much longer you got to work? You got to go hunting pretty soon, don't you?
Like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
So who's taking care of the kids at home there, Ron?
I don't know. I am noticing that I've hardly seen any bucks. And that's normal this time of year. The bucks all separate from the girls.
Yep.
And the dudes start hanging out and they start fighting, and who's going to get her, and all about who had who's
Yeah,
king
start
of
getting
castle
loose.
and Madrid.
Yeah, they start getting a little stupid, some of them, especially
Well,
the young bucks.
Yeah. Well, if something like that only comes around once a year, you'd probably get a little stupid too.
Good morning, AZ.
AZ's in the house.
Well, guys, I just popped in to say hi for a minute.
Hey, Ron. Well, thanks for popping in.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go drink some more coffee and get my eyeballs more open and finish this paperwork. So,
I had to make a quick rush trip to Toronto yesterday afternoon. Well, my sister Diane, well, she's in Holland right now, but she had a flight from London to Toronto, then Toronto to Amsterdam. Well, the flight from London to Toronto got delayed, so she wouldn't make a connection. So threw her in a vehicle. Let's go.
Oh crap!
So I had to drive her to Toronto last night. About 2 hours 15 minutes to get there. So
Paul said on the way back there was two. He couldn't tell whether they were going by him so fast. You were doing what, about 100 kilometers an hour?
120 kilometers an hour, which is a 100-kilometer-an-hour road.
And there was two of them went by him on both sides of him. It was like a flash.
It was just, I couldn't believe they look like Porsches, but both the same color. And like they were chasing each other down through traffic and stuff. I just 3 lanes. They were all over the road trying to get around people. And
California. Yeah.
And I never seen a cop all the way from here to Toronto and back. Like, and it's a long weekend. Like usually they're out patrolling the highways pretty heavy.
Monday is Thanksgiving over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't go back to work till Tuesday, right? So
Wow.
I'm going to stay another day here. So.
And then Paul says he looked down his back, out his back of his truck, and there was a car following him about a foot off his bumper.
It was some Dodge Charger, and he was trying to get through traffic, and I was doing about 120. I bet you, I couldn't see his hood. All I could see was his windshield. He was about a foot off me, and he's trying to get around and see where he can go. And he would come out to the right of me, and he went, I don't know, 40, 50 feet, and he shifted again. So I don't know.
You ought to get one of those bumper stickers that say, if you're going to ride my ass, at least pull my hair.
Yeah. I can make one up like that, put it on, but.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, that wasn't good.
They were following a plane behind you a second ago, Murray.
Yeah.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, it looked like some kind of a low flyer.
You just had a small bird fly up the patio window, hit it one, boof.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Guys, I better go. We will.
Okay. All right,
see you
Ron.
around.
Take care, buddy.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you too.
yeah.
Bye-bye.
You eating those graham crackers, JD?
Yeah.
That you were eating? Are you really?
No, these are new ones. Fresh.
Yeah.
I got fresh ones.
fresh. Yeah, that's the ship that they were asking me if I was gonna go out and check Thunder Bay. He's going into Sarnia Harbor.
Oh, they,
Gonna take a load of grain, I would imagine.
oh.
Nice, AZ. We'll get a real review.
AZ says his mini drone are finally in California after a month of shipping. USPS now. Oh, cool.
Hold on,
This-
what drone?
Tank came on with his, right? But he hadn't flown it yet. So
Yeah.
he didn't really have any feedback.
That $79 drone where the drone is in the
Little,
controller. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those.
Speaking of California, I haven't seen what's Steve Carpenter for a while, for about a
Oh.
week.
yeah.
Sunshine here, Paul. Doesn't look like not much wind right now. Huh.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be windy all day today.
What's that, Paul?
I thought it was supposed to be windy all day today.
I don't know.
Not bad here right now. Holy shit. I don't know what the UAV forecast says. I'm gonna take a quick move at it, but
I got the Algoma conveyor is downbound.
where is it?
It's supposed to be a little breezy here.
UAV forecast. There we go. It says right now, Paul, the wind's 18 mile an hour, gusting to 28 at 300 feet. So,
Just send it.
Send it.
Just send it.
tomorrow's supposed to be really nice tomorrow morning. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of cold across the northern tier of states. 40s, high 40s.
We're we're only about, I don't know, 50 degrees here right now.
Yeah, I'm 46.
The hell did
Yeah.
Rob go?
What's that?
Where did Rob go? I just
I don't
noticed he
know.
dropped out too.
He disappeared.
He disappeared, Mr. Rob.
He's the magic man.
I don't know what they say the temperature is here. Yeah, it's right on 50 degrees right now, Paul, but it feels like 45, so it's still on the cool side. Yep.
It's about the same.
Kenya says the temperature there is like 46 right now, too.
It's only 73 here.
48.
Only 73. All right.
Yeah.
JD, what are you like in the 50s, 60s?
48, and it's gonna get to 75.
Oh,
Well, it was cold here. I ran out of
Perfect.
propane yesterday morning. I had to go get some for the furnace.
Every night when I go to bed, Bill.
Yeah.
That's nice weather there, David.
Yeah, I think Robert was saying he didn't have his AC on for a couple days.
Oh, I love when we get those cold fronts from up north. It drops down to like 60s and 50s. It's really nice. You
Yeah, I don't
turn
think
the
my
AC off.
AC's ran. Probably 3 days.
It seemed like here we went from really warm temperatures to really cool temperatures. There didn't seem to be a medium in there, so where we normally are. Hey, Marshall.
Hey, Marshall.
What's up, Marshall? But when it's nice out like that too, when it gets that cold, if it does get a little warm in your house, just pop the windows open for about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice breeze through there.
yeah, I did
I'm
that
like-
yesterday and it cooled it off pretty good.
Yeah, nothing like fresh air in your house and you get to pop open all the windows.
Yeah, it is.
Until everybody's fucking dog starts barking and can't even hear myself think.
What do you have, a annoying neighbor dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple here too. So
there's the Teeny Martini bar. Not much going on.
Oh, they got it fixed up pretty quick, didn't they?
Must be warm.
Oh yeah.
Uh, that stuff we seen there before, Justin, that was from back in 2018 or something.
Yeah, that was 2 years old.
I thought it got damaged during,
I
That's
had-
what I thought, but if you look at the timestamp on the video,
oh, okay. I thought that was from Ian. I was like, fuck, man.
that's what I was told too.
Yeah, they had some flooding though, but
Bill.
$400
guys
a
must
month
pay a
on
lot
natural
more for-
gas.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nanya says that the $800 to fill a propane tank, but then somebody told them that we spend $400 a month on natural gas. Wow, that's a lot.
400 a month.
Yeah.
What on earth?
That's a lot cheaper than 800 though. And with natural gas, you don't have to worry about refill, right? It's just
Yeah.
continuous.
I think
Continuous
I
stream.
only spent about 120. Well, it might be different now, but this winter, but I only spent about 120 a month for natural gas.
See, right down there, April the 6th, 2018.
I was about to say, cause all their tables and shit didn't look like new tables. You would think they would have all new stuff.
Yeah.
I think they
2018.
trash.
That's 4 years ago. Yep.
Yeah, that was when Irma came through.
So
Yep.
Nanya said $800 is for a full year.
Oh, that's not bad then.
No, that's not bad.
It's less than $100 a month.
Yeah.
Well, it all depends too, who's using what, because, you know, like here, there's a lot of older people here that don't use air conditioner. You walk in their house, it's like 90 fucking degrees.
I would have it checked, Nunya, because that's
Hey,
crazy.
Nanya, you have to get Justin to come over there. He can do that for you.
Yeah, he'll sniff it out.
I'll find that leak for you. Well, see if the leak is on the gas side of the meter or in their service line running from the main, it's not going to count against them because it's not actually
No.
going through the meter.
Yeah.
But if it's on their side and they have a leak, then yeah, it's going to sit there and rack up a bill. And then sometimes you can have, even though they put that chemical in there to where you can smell it, there are still leaks that are so small that you can't smell it. Like
Yeah.
I have my machine all the time finds leaks that I can't smell even when I put my face up to the meter. I can't smell it.
Well, because
Yeah.
you're used to your own body odor, so it's got to be pretty strong for you to.
Bang! Shot across the bow.
Nunya, go out to your meter and get a spray bottle with Dawn dish soap in it. Make it really concentrated and just soak your meter down. You'll find the leak in 2 seconds if there is one. You
Yeah.
can even do it in your gas lines in your house too.
And I assume that 400 a month is just during the winter, right? Because if that's all year, what?
Well, yeah, I don't think they'd really have much use for natural gas in the summer, except for unless they're running a hot water heater and a stove.
Down where you are, Justin, do you have a furnace or you just on baseboard heaters?
No, we have an electric furnace and air conditioning combo unit, but I think we use the furnace maybe twice in 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because these houses with them being all cinder block walls, they're very well insulated. So even
Okay.
when it's like 60 degrees or 40 or 50 degrees out, it's not that cold in the house.
Oh.
It's pretty manageable. Every once in a while it gets a little cold. I have to click it on for a little bit.
AZ. Hey, Chuck Connection, how you doing?
Hey,
Chuck.
Chucky.
Oh, if fucking JD stopped sending me gift cards to goddamn Chipotle. Thank God I don't work with anybody. That truck would have been smelling real ripe. I did. I was cursing JD out one day. I went up there at like 10 o'clock in the morning to get something at Chipotle. The first day I used it. Yeah, by noon I was like fucking filling the truck up. I was like, oh my God. Like, damn it, JD.
My plan worked.
Wow.
Why is my machine just going off randomly in the back? It's like danger.
Oh, Chuck's gonna have a premiere here in a little while, couple hours.
Couple hours, huh?
200, that's probably, yeah.
That's
Or
about
normal.
right if it's winter time, I would assume in the north. Cause if you're, especially if you're using, gas powered heat.
Yeah. See, mine's only like 25 or 30 during non-winter time when I'm not using it. Just hot water.
Well, and then a lot of the gas companies will actually, because there's some people here that only use it for their, generators. That's all they have, but because they don't use it year round, they get charged $15 a month as a service fee for it being hooked up. Because their generator only kicks on like once a week for like 5 minutes, so it doesn't use enough gas to really register. So
Yeah.
you get a $15 service charge every month, which isn't bad just to have it as a security blanket. I mean,
Mine runs for about 12 minutes, I think it is. My generator once a week.
David, stop sending them Chipotle cards. I still have $9 on that card too. I haven't used.
I almost went there yesterday.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, look,
Jeez.
just came in. TJ, good morning.
Oh, you're gonna love that fiber optic. I'll tell you what, man, that internet is amazing. I
Oh,
blew
nice.
Mike's
Yeah.
mind last night. Did you see that?
Uh-uh.
Mike was like, what is your upload? I said 900. He goes, what the fuck? He thought that was the download speed. I said, no, that's the upload. He goes, you have 900 for both? I was like, yeah. He's like, you just blew my damn mind. He goes, I didn't realize it was that fast.
Oh, Chuck finally got his stickers from TJ. I've had mine for a little while now, couple weeks, and I'm in Canada.
I haven't
Yeah.
got none from TJ.
That right here. I got
Yeah.
my TJ. I've had it a couple weeks now.
He's sucking up to all the Canadians.
Mhm.
Why'd you move to Canada?
Yeah. Yeah. But he's still in the Chuck just got it. Well, because and he's in the States, so he should have got it before me. But it depends when he sent them out, though, too, right? So
Dial up.
Yeah, you know they still have dial-up plans that you can buy.
What?
Yeah, they still offer dial-up plans. We were actually, I showed them not too long ago, I think, on Paul's show. Let me see here.
Dial up.
Hold on. Yeah, right here, look. Let's see here. Is that it? Yeah, see, you can get Net Zero, Juno, DSL Extreme.
Juno.
Look at that. 56 kilobytes per second.
$29.95.
Man, you can get.
You can get basic,
Yeah.
like cable internet for that price. If it's in your
look at
area.
the speeds up to 56K.
At DSL Extreme, I'd hate to see what the slow version is.
Pros and cons.
Yeah.
Very
Very
slow
slow
speeds.
speeds, need for phone line, specialized equipment, and difficulty accessing websites.
But you know, that's the thing is like all the new neighborhoods, like where I live, don't even have phone lines anymore. Like none of the houses have phone jacks in them. And I don't even think they ran phone lines into the neighborhood. That is crazy. I've never seen a video in 1080 in this house.
Dang, $50 a month. What's going on up there in Michigan?
70 gigabytes takes 5 days. I did 106 in 15 minutes.
I've got pretty slow upload. I need to call them and change my plan, but I hate doing that.
That's what I was telling Mike last night when he was asking about the upload. I said I did a 40-minute RP video in a minute. It took longer for YouTube to process it than it did to take the upload.
Hey, guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna go catch that ship real fast.
All
Oh,
right.
you gonna go fly, Paul?
Yeah.
Which one? That one. Okay.
Do they have fiber in your area, JD? Like, is it available?
Yes.
Dude, if you get a chance, dude, even if you jump on like the small tier of like 300 megs, dude, you're gonna love it. Cause like Frontier, here they offer 3 different ones. You can get 300 up and down, 500 up and down, and then you can get the 1000 up and down. And then it goes by $50 increments, so it's 50, 100, 150. But even with that basic $50 plan, that's still really good. I mean, 300 up and down, you can't complain about that.
Yeah, I go through Xfinity. So
They
I have,
just started popping up around here.
I have like
Notice.
HBO and stuff in this package, which it used to be, it was $50 like 10 years ago or whenever I signed up. Now it's up to like 116 or something.
Yeah,
So
we have 3 companies, Spectrum, Frontier, and then Xfinity. I just noticed they started popping up around the area. I see their trucks coming around.
I think here is Spectrum, is that what Time Warner used to be, or are they still?
I think no, that's owned by Comcast, I think. Which might be Time Warner, I don't know. There's one company that owns a shit ton of the big ones. They're all just different names.
'Cause yeah, here it's like you get one or the other of like Xfinity or Time Warner or whatever the other one is. You can't have, they don't have like both in your area.
See, ours was Bright House. And then Comcast Communications came in and bought him out and turned it into Spectrum here in Florida. Cause Bright House was like the big Florida cable company. They were everywhere. And then they got bought out by Comcast. Which might be part of the Time Warner, I'm not sure.
Comcast was what I had, and then they went to Xfinity. But it seems like they still have Comcast listed on their stuff.
But
So I don't
like I
understand
said,
it.
I think there's like one company that's parent to like 10 of the biggest cable companies, though. They're just all under different names. But the cable companies definitely have a monopoly when it comes to, and that's the thing is, I've noticed that they've been focusing more on their internet side, which is what they should be doing, versus their cable side anymore, because I mean, honestly, cable TV is not gonna be around for many
No.
more years.
No.
There's just too much streaming shit going on. And then every cable, every cable channel, whether it's Lifetime or Discovery Channel, they all have their own fucking apps now.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do you need a cable box anymore?
It's funny, I have a cable box and it's like super huge. It's probably over 10 years old. I don't ever use it.
And if anything, the cable companies can set up a deal if they get rid of cable boxes, right? They can set up a deal with all these channel providers and give you a bundle of apps for like $30 a month, and you'll get like 100 different, streaming apps that you can use for free. That's gonna be the business that they're gonna end up getting into. That'd be the way to go, because then you would still be able to sell your technical cable TV side, but just in streaming apps. Oh, Comcast is big everywhere.
Yeah, AZ. They're gonna get their money. They all get their money
Yeah,
somehow.
one way or another.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is internet access isn't going anywhere. And so it's good for the cable companies to transition most of their focus on that, because that's gonna be your way into the internet. I mean, Starlink's only gonna grab so many people. But if you're in a city, like I would rather go with fiber, because Starlink's probably never gonna give me those type of speeds. They might get pretty close, but it could be another 10 years before Starlink sees 1 gig up, 1 gig down. But even then, they're gonna charge $150, $200 a month for those speeds. So, I mean, they're already charging 100 a month now, and you're getting what, like I think most people are getting an average of 300 down and like 70 up or something.
And then eventually you'll probably have to get the Neuralink implanted to be able to use it. It's crazy to listen to Elon talk about that kind of stuff. He says the hardest thing, humans have with communicating is the slow, it's either typing or all the, with the Neuralink, it's going to be like the internet is like in you.
Well, he wants to turn you into an AI because he doesn't really like artificial intelligence systems. So he wants to be able to make you an AI system where you're still human, but you have the full capabilities of technology built into you kind of shit.
Ridiculous.
David said something about they're supposed to be adding 10 gig internet in his neighborhood. Dude, that's fucking quick. I think you'd break Google's fucking speed tester. That kind of internet. But you're talking, man, if it was 10 gig speed, you're talking probably minimum of 300 a month. I mean, that's gonna be some expensive ass internet.
Well, that'll be for big businesses and stuff.
No, he's saying that they're running it in his neighborhood.
Oh,
They're gonna supposed to be offering it in the neighborhood.
Yeah, they chopped it off last night, Curtis.
The thing about it, it's actually a good system to run in $1 million in like neighborhoods with like $1 million homes, right? Because what's 300-400 a month for somebody that's in a $10 million house to have that kind of internet.
oh yeah. Yeah, but you can afford a $10 million house. You can afford that, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Curtis. The medicine seemed to be wearing off a couple hours ago, so it's a little sore, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. Tell you, those 2 fucking steroid shots I gave me hurt like a bitch, though. I didn't feel the needle going in, but it's the medicine going into your arm. Feels like somebody punched you in the damn arm.
Yeah, Curtis, they cut it like in a weird spot, so now he's got this weird little freaky looking nub.
There's Paul on the screen on his, you can see his car there. He's sitting in front of his car.
Yep.
Look at the screen.
I know, I wish Paul was technical enough to be able to.
Lower right of that screen on his, that's his white SUV. And he sits in a chair right in front of it there.
Okay, he said probably start at 4 gigabytes, but first, and then it's upgradable to 10 later.
How'd you make out there, Curtis, yesterday? I ended up having a crazy day yesterday. I ended up having to do a quick rush to Toronto. So because I know he was going to go live a couple times yesterday. I don't know how he made out.
Oh, that's down in southern Florida, Nunya, man. I think Miami is like 10 feet under sea level now. Like they actually have pumps all over the city that are just constantly pumping water out. And they've actually raised the streets and the sidewalks by like 3 or 4 feet. They've been raising them by 2 or 3 feet every year because of that. Because of the sea rise down there has gotten so bad.
They're so coked up down there, they don't even notice it.
Well, the thing is there's too much money in Florida to where they're not going to have to do something drastic to save it. They'll end up having to build like an 80-foot fucking seawall around Florida. Like they'll have to do something. They're not going to just let it go underwater. They'll have to bring in top engineers from around the world to figure out how to counteract it. Whether it is just like, tearing up whole parts of the city and fucking just putting 30 feet of dirt under there, and raising it up. They're going to have to figure something out. There's too many people moving to Florida too. There's too many businesses aren't going to invest in all these new, infrastructure down here if they think something like that was going to happen in 10 years. I mean, I just don't see it happening, but But that's, what's that, famous section of Miami? Is it Little Haiti, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
the,
don't know.
it's Little Haiti and it's the only place in Miami that's like, I think they're like 40 feet above sea level. And now all the rich people are coming in trying to buy it all up and kick everybody out because it's kind of not the best area. But it's kind of historic at the same time. But yeah, they've been coming in there trying to buy up all the land in there and start building stuff there.
Yeah. So, Curtis, did you find any drones? I know that's what you're out looking for.
Garth popped out.
They said found more phone traps, crab traps, sunglasses, and bait pens. Because I know originally they're going out to look for a couple drones. One was an FPV apparently, but
Not worse than dropping your vape pen off the side of the boat.
oh, there must be the ship poles flying right now. That one right there, the one there you can see on his screen.
There we go.
Tell Paul we're tattling on him to Lynn. We saw him driving like a maniac. Oh, can. Paul fucking blowing the horn, blowing through red lights. Fuck out of my way.
We got flashing red light puts on his top SUV there or a Suburban. Coming through.
Gonna get arrested for impersonating a cop.
He should have a big propeller hat on top of his truck with the little spinner.
Yeah,
on it.
there you go. So Curtis says he didn't find any drones. Oh, too bad. I was looking forward to.
How were the brats, Curtis? I think I heard him say one of his buddies brought some brats to grill.
Yeah.
Sound like they had a whole day out there.
I said, Curtis, check out the dive talk on YouTube if you have not yet.
Yeah.
He was running across both lanes on the curve by the bridge.
Maybe he lost a drone. He was trying to go catch it.
Blowing through a school zone at 90. I watched the dude got pulled over the other day doing that, man. It was 15 miles an hour and this dude come racing through there at like 40. Man, and the cops here, they actually every morning and every evening when the schools get out, the cop that's at that school goes out and parks on the road and they hide in little areas. And I don't give a shit, bro. If you're doing 17, they'll pull you over. They might not give you a ticket, but they'll pull you over and at least grill your ass about it. Like you have to be doing 15 or under.
Well, we had a person here went and speeding through the school zone and pulled him over. And it was a teacher of that school.
Yes, they probably thought, oh, they aren't gonna do nothing to me. I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
But yeah, a guy got that guy probably got a $2,000-3,000 fine for that because I think it's $100 for every mile an hour over you are.
Well, see, here, I don't know if you guys have it in the States or not, but like in a school zone, all the fines are doubles. So if it was $300, it's going to be
I'm
$600.
pretty sure it is here.
Yeah.
It's well, here it's not double. It's just a straight rate for every mile an hour over you are. But it's expensive. You know, if you say you're doing 10 miles an hour over at $100 a mile an hour, that's $1,000. You're talking a lot of money. And then I saw one guy one day, there was a construction crew working in the school zone. And I was parked on the side of the road painting a thing and I was listening to the cop talk to the guy because he pulled him over right where I was working. The dude got the double speeding for speeding in a construction zone plus the school fine.
Oh.
The cop said it was like $5,000 or something. I was like, holy shit. Because it was like a double whammy. Like I said, when you go through a construction zone, that's automatic double fines when there's workers present. Well, I wasn't technically part of it, but because I was doing something else, but the road construction crew was out there working next to the school. And he ended up
I
getting,
think Curtis just put a link in. I think hopefully it's for his dive yesterday. So
I'm thinking that's probably what it is for Nunya.
I've only got a single screen. If I had double screen at home, I'd try and play it, right? So
Man, it's looking good out there at Murray's. Nice
Yeah.
and blue.
Yeah, it blew it up quite a bit. So that ship has already gone through. So Paul should be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. So
Yeah, they do. That's pretty standard everywhere now, Nunya, with the traffic lights at the school zones. And then if they don't have the light, they'll have a sign on it telling you what times in between you have to go that miles an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
was that his truck there, maybe?
hey, good morning, Jody. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Jody, chat.
It did
Yo,
look
drone
like it.
shots.
Yeah, he did hit somebody. That might be him.
He's-
What's up, Jody?
we saw that hit and run, Murray. We saw you get out and knock the guy out and make sure he didn't remember you.
Yeah.
JD, have you watched that new Dahmer show on Netflix?
I saw a couple episodes of it, but I don't know if I'll watch it all.
I think they're going to a series because of, well, I don't really want to spoil it, but at the last episode, they go into the John Wayne Gacy story.
Wonderful.
Which they have one of those I thought I saw in there too already.
Well, that's more of a documentary though, the
Okay.
Dahmer, but I think what they're gonna do is, I have a feeling the next season's gonna be all about John Wayne Gacy. That's what I got from it, because the last episode, they showed like a 10-minute clip from,
What's that?
drone pics of you hitting a guy, LOL.
Huh.
Yeah, JD, so I took those headphones, those two cheaper headsets that I bought that I was testing out back. And you know how Tim bought those HyperX wired
Mm-hmm.
one? I found the wireless one at Walmart for $52 on clearance.
Nice.
He paid 99 or 98 for his or something.
Lynn says that Paul just pulled into the house, but everybody out there wish
Happy birthday, Lynn.
happy birthday to Lynn.
How's it feel to be 37 today?
Yeah.
The big 3-7. My birthday's this month on the 24th.
My sister's birthday was yesterday, I think it was. Yeah.
I'll be 37.
What did you do?
Plus what? How many times around being 37?
I hear Murray come in and say, "What did you do?" Sounds
Yeah,
like
now he's
maybe
putting,
me.
now he's trying to blame it on the dog.
Mhm.
Like, what did you cause? You caused me to hit that poor guy. Damn dog.
Mia showed me her displeasure.
Oh,
She,
Oh, you're-
drop.
she goes into my trash bucket right here by the desk and she scatters papers around.
Well, at least
Well,
it's not dropping deuces or something all around.
Yeah, because I went without her.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the
we-
way, you were caught on camera cutting over lanes and going up on the sidewalk and stuff.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Yep, somebody came in and tattled on you.
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, and then we thought you were blaming Mia for that hit and run we saw you do a minute ago on the camera.
Well, they had some kind of a event with all the young people down there yesterday.
You just
and
ran
I
through
was
the
down there.
crowd.
Yeah. And they were all parking their cars there and walking across the street. So I just parked.
Just ran through the crowd of people.
Hey, Paul, I don't know if you can see this.
Holy jeez.
When I come back from Toronto.
Oh yeah, you got punished too, didn't you?
Holy crap.
Tell you what, they know.
How dare you leave me? I'm gonna just drop a big
That's
deuce
right.
in the middle of the living room.
Don't you be leaving me.
It's almost, you know what the good thing was though? Like, I know Lynn, it sucked that Lynn's appointment was canceled, but it was almost a good thing because they wanted Paul to go sit in the office for 3 hours with Lynn. And that means Mia would have been stuck in the car because
That's
he
right.
took Mia with her. Now at least you know you're not gonna be able to take her with you next time.
I flew the Mini 3 today.
Oh,
Nice. Looks nice out there.
Yeah. Flew pretty good. I had to put it in ludicrous or in sports mode.
Sports mood.
Because it, when the ship's going downstream and there's a little bit of air, you got to get past the damn thing.
Oh, Nunez is on the 18th. Mine's on the 24th. Nice.
Good.
Yep, today's Lenny's birthday.
yep, we're just had announced a few minutes ago.
How you doing, Jody?
Lenny's birthday. She is a big 7-1 today.
Oh, this time Trish is taking me? Oh, okay. At least they don't have to worry about that then. Like I said, it was almost a good thing that they canceled our appointment as far as just because you guys couldn't have left me in the car for 3 hours.
Right.
Especially if it was any kind of hot outside. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get caught doing that.
Where it hasn't been hot in this area for a long time.
Or he'd have got a big ass deuce in his driver's seat.
Yeah, my baby girl.
Yeah, that mess that was left, that wasn't Vader. I'll tell you that, because he can't reach that high.
You
That's a good.
mean the Queen did that?
Yep. She'll do that at home too. Yeah. Well, the other day I went and got groceries, come back home, I had some dog food cans. I put them in a bag. I put it on the stove. I come home, they were on the floor. Like, you just little bugger. She just got to get into everything, find out what she can grab. Like a beagle. Like, you seen how big she's getting? Like, it's not like she's starving to death. Jesus.
Well, it is what it is, right?
37 years of perfection on you.
Yeah.
Not 71.
Well, they love their daddies and they don't like daddy to leave them.
Yep. Never had that problem when Bonnie was, home when I was gone doing stuff, right?
Well, that's
Never
because
been a problem.
Bonnie was home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you be leaving us alone, Dad, or else.
Yeah, you leave us alone, you're gonna pay for it.
Well, that's
right.
like, well, see, that's what I like about having Bo and Tyson, right? Because I can tell which one of them crapped when they randomly do that. Because Bo's crap's the size of Tyson, so it's like no way that came out of Tyson.
Well, yeah, I've had up to 3 beagles at one time. And you walk in, there's a mess. It could be just got in the garbage or whatever, and you just go, okay, who did that? They all cower away, right? You can't figure out which one it was.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Well,
Beb-
I'll give you guys a look at what I just did. The screen share.
Holy mackerel, Chris, 81 gigs. Whoa.
Lynn.
There it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, Algoma Central.
Well, that's kind of a weird looking sky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of a
Overcast, but bubbly.
cotton candy sky. Algoma conveyor. From
That looks pretty good there, Paul.
What's that?
I said, that looks pretty good just
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Good coloring and everything.
Oh, Nunya, Paul does the same thing when Lynn questions him.
What's that?
She said, if my dog does something, it tells on himself because he puts his head right down.
Oh yeah. Well, what Mia tells me is Auntie Lynn told her to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're just asking to get your ass kicked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
She says, you gotta check with Auntie Lynn, cause she told me, Daddy.
I know Bo was happy to see me this morning because the last 2 days I haven't let him around me because I don't want him jumping on me. And you know how he likes to lay up on my chest when he sleeps.
Right.
Well, that's
And
weird.
I let him in today and he came up and laid with me. He was happy to see me.
It's weird those waves are the current or where those two white lines on this left of the boat. Kind of strange. It's not so that pushing from the shore.
Looks like it, yeah. Almost looks like a set of small waves or something.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Huh.
Any wind down there, Paul? Just a little bit.
No, not much.
Yeah, I hate I had to ignore him for the last 2 days, Nunya, but I didn't want him getting on my shoulder and hurting me worse. Cause he gets really excited when he sees me. Wants to jump all over me and then he comes and lays in the bed and he lays on my chest, across my shoulders.
Okay, Lynn.
You must not hit the buttons a little jumpy there once in a while, Paul. Just
I think he's skipping,
Well,
aren't you?
I'm speeding it up
okay.
down on the timeline.
Okay.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah, it looked nice for color. It looked like you don't even have to touch it.
Oh, yeah, don't tell Matt that.
So in other words, it's good enough for
Oh,
Movie.
hell yeah.
for movie maker.
Oh, Matt popped in last night for a little while he was on the road.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, he's gonna, I told him, I said, dude, you really need to invest in, one of those headsets for when you're working. That way, when you're on the phone and stuff, you don't have to screw with the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
anymore.
Because
That's all.
I noticed you were
What?
talking to him and he says, what? What?
No, it's for some reason, every time Tim talked, it sounded really clear to all of us, but Matt couldn't hear what he was saying. And so I was having to relay a message from Australia to America back to Australia.
Garth at 11:30? Is that?
Yeah, you should go down and see Garth.
He
Well,
just dropped out.
I can, but I don't think that should, let me check the ship where it's at.
The Masabi Miner is coming down.
Yeah, but it's still at Lexington. I suppose about an hour or so. I think probably gonna be closer to noon.
Wow, that way you get a little chat with Garth maybe before the ship comes.
What was that? Somebody's stomach just growled.
Now,
Oh,
it's probably this thing down here growling, wanting to go. I go.
Gracie's got the cannon firing at Paul.
I thought it was JD's stomach acting up from those graham crackers.
You want to go inside?
My
Well,
stomach was, I got my allergies kicking in this fall weather. So this morning I was rough. All that drainage.
I hate fucking allergies,
Yeah.
especially when you get those like headaches from it.
Yeah, that's what I had the last couple of days, and I couldn't tell if it was from, I had a couple of beers, was like, man, I didn't drink enough to have a hangover, but I think it's been these allergies.
Oh, they get really bad here when the orange groves start blooming. Like you get a lot of dander off of the trees. Matter of fact, let me show you guys this crazy video on YouTube. I showed it on Matt's channel like months and months ago, but them
I
cutting
almost
this tree
stopped
down.
and picked an orange when I was out there. I was driving from Orlando to Cocoa Beach, and there was an orange grove there. I almost stopped, but I think it was like near the Cape, wherever the spaceship thing is.
Oh,
So I think it was their property, so I was afraid to go on it and take an orange.
you mean SpaceX down there?
No, it was Cape. Is it Cape Canaveral that would have been there, or
Well, Cape Canaveral is now
is that space?
NASA, but it's not. I guess they call it still Cape Canaveral, but they don't.
I think that's the one I passed.
Yeah, watch this, JD. Talking about allergies.
Oh, gee.
Look at all that. That's a lot of pollen. there.
Pollen coming down there.
Jeez.
That's it.
Unbelievable.
Like you can see the outline of the tree for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all pollen?
Yeah,
Oh,
but like I said, watch it though. You'll see the outline of the tree for a split second.
And right after it cuts off is when the big snot rocket comes flying out of the guy's nose.
God, it's bad.
Not good.
Well, that's why a lot of the guys, almost all the guys that work in the orange groves, a lot of them have to take, Benadryl or some kind of allergy medicine because it gets really bad. That's why I said we had a guy came in that owned an orange grove, and he was trying to buy just legit allergy medicine for his guys in the field. And he came in and tried to order 200 boxes of Benadryl. Like, hell no, dude, that's gonna flag fucking every damn government agency in the country. Like, you can't order that much Benadryl at once. You're only allowed to buy like 1 or 2 boxes at a
Man,
time. That's
Sam's
it.
Club's got like it's almost like a gallon jug of them. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, this dude wanted to order like, I don't even remember. It was like 3 or 4 cases, and each case had like 100 boxes in it. And the manager was like, nah, dude, we can't order you that much Benadryl. He's like, you're just gonna have to send your guys in to buy it separately. Just give them a gift card for like 10 bucks or 20 bucks and have them come in and buy it themselves.
It's ridiculous.
Well, because it has that shit that people, I think, make meth out of, I think it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. So they don't allow you to
They
buy
make
more.
it out of whatever. It's like you're not gonna. I don't know. They're not gonna stop them, so I think they're gonna find something else to use. So, what's the point of making all of us pay?
Well, that's why they have those, I don't remember what they call them, where they send people in to buy it and shit. And they'll take them around to like 30 different stores so they can get enough up to make it.
I was at a pharmacy one time, and this lady was acting super sketchy. She was only getting 1 box of it, but she was acting like real weird about it. Like, she was like, I think the pharmacist finally, she asked her like, "Oh, why is it such a thing?" And she said something about the meth, and the lady was like super weird about like, "Oh, I had no idea that
Get the
people
fuck
can make
out of
meth
here.
out of it."
That's just got a track marks up and down her fucking arm. I had no idea.
Man,
Oh, that-
Walgreens here is like crackhead city.
Really?
Yeah, anytime I go into Walgreens, they're just like, some lady was thanking me after she got her prescription. She's like, thanked the pharmacist, thanked me, thanked everybody else in the line. Like, what the hell?
Well, you got that kind of pharmacist look to you there, JD.
I had a lady come up to me like a couple months ago. I was sitting in my work truck at the gas station. I just got my drink and everything, was ready to take off because I had an emergency to go to. And she comes up to my truck and she's like, knocks on my window, and I roll my window down. She wanted to start spouting a bunch of religious stuff off to me. I was like, lady, I gotta go. I ain't got time to sit here and listen to this. I'm like literally leaving for an emergency. And she's yelling at me and chasing me out of the parking lot as I'm leaving. I'm like, no, fuck, man. It wasn't one of those people that's like super religious. I think she was just crazy.
So it wasn't a Jehovah's Witness.
And
she just fell in love with you, Justin. That's
Yeah.
all.
I mean, I realize
She
I
wanted to
have
show
that
you
effect,
Jesus.
but
Justin's got that look about him, you know?
Make you see God.
oh, me and the one girl I was working with up in Yulee, we ran across some Jehovah Witnesses in the neighborhood while we were trying to work. They tried to come up and talk to me. I was like, I ain't got time to talk to you guys. I gotta go.
I haven't seen them in forever.
Yeah, and you can always spot them. They're always on a mountain bike with a dress shirt with a little square black
They're almost
name tag.
Whenever I see them, they're pushing the mountain bike. They're never riding it. They're like walking it. Like, why do you even have a bike, bro?
Because
Ride
all
that
they do
sucker.
is they park a vehicle somewhere in some neighborhood and then they get their bikes off and then they're supposed to ride them around. But
Who you got?
yeah, they tried to come up and talk to me. I was like, I don't have any time to talk to you. So I got 1,200 meters I got to read in the next 3 days. I got to go. It's bad enough when you get homeowners coming out wanting to talk to you for 30 minutes. You don't want to be rude to them, but it's like, dude, I got to go. Like if I'm just doing my normal leak survey or something and I'm not rushing, that's one thing. If a customer wants to come out and bullshit with me for 20 minutes or so. But when I'm doing meter reading and stuff like that, I gotta go. I don't have time to sit there.
Dude, that ship is a mess.
Yeah, it is rusty as hell.
Good grief.
Looks like Tim's couch.
Are those all patches? They had to like re-weld and stuff? What is
Yeah,
that?
the Mormons, not Jehovah Witnesses. You're right. That's the Mormons. They're the ones that are on the bicycles.
What's Jehovah's then?
I'm surprised they're on bicycles. Usually they're just walking around. There's two of them. And they're
Oh,
young. Usually Mormons are young people and they walk.
Well, see what they do here normally is you'll see them, they'll pull up with like a little car and they'll have a bike rack on it. They'll park at the beginning of a neighborhood, they'll get their bikes off and then they'll ride around on their bikes and when they're done, they'll put their bikes back on and go to the next neighborhood.
Yeah.
I've even seen them on like hoverboard type, what is it? What were
One wheel?
those? No, they had what was the one thing that Paul Blart rode?
Oh,
Oh, that we stand on it? Yeah,
Yeah, but they have a little
Segway.
like, yeah, but they have the little Segway, the little Segway hoverboard one that like, it
Oh,
has
yeah.
a little thing that goes up between your knees. I've seen them riding on those too.
yeah, they actually sell those right at Sam's Club.
Jesus, Curtis,
Curtis would,
you would know that.
You said they talked to them at 8 hours at our door. They're only allowed 20 minutes.
Well, our
And asking
neighborhood-
me how I know that, guys. Yeah.
Have you seen the little go-kart that they have?
Your volume went down.
yeah, it went down.
Oh, I moved my mic up. Let me see here. The Segway, let's see here.
They have a go-kart now?
Well, yeah, here, I'll pull it up and show it to you.
What?
So
You'll get kisses? Oh, we get a
what's
hug.
cool is they actually, oh, hold on. Damn it.
You see, what's his name? Captain Drone just did a thing on a scooter this morning. Something like that second one over to the right.
So this is the Segway Nightbot. But what's cool is this actually goes into the back to drive it, so you can pop it out and use it like this.
Oh,
And then you can slide it into the back and turn it into a go-kart and it powers the go-kart. But look at that with the spoiler and shit. That thing's badass.
yeah. Yeah, look at the price on it too. It's badass.
Yeah, it is expensive. But see, then they also have the Segway Nightbot. It's like, I guess, a fucking wheelchair on steroids.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ninebot, Mecha. That's a kit. I think you take your Segway. I don't know if it comes with that for that price. I think that's a kit you put on it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it doesn't come with,
Yeah,
this-
because you look below
Yeah.
it and it's grayed out. Yeah,
yeah, which would be this thing right here.
right.
But then they also have skates, Segway skates.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jeez.
dude, if I had the money, I would love to have one of these because it's rated, I think, up to, what was it rated up to? I want to say it was like, because it can go 23 miles in a 15-mile range. And it's rated up to 220 pounds.
But it
mean-
weighs 112, 113 pounds.
But what's so cool though is how it's like a 2-in-1, right? You
Yeah.
can literally pop that thing out the back and you got like a little mini Segway.
But you know, for somebody younger, that'd be fine. But for somebody older, can you imagine trying to get up out of that seat that low to the ground?
Right, but it's actually made for adults.
Yeah.
It's not really made.
Healthy
Not-
adults. But an old person couldn't stand up out of that thing.
That thing is badass, so that'd be fun to have a couple of those.
Well, you could start your own Florida racing organization.
Or rent them out. I have a track, rent them out. Yeah. Woohoo! Guess what we got in the chat? Nightbot, good boy.
Suck it.
Nunya, I think when you buy the go-kart, it comes with that. It's all one kit. Um,
There was the one for $1,400 that had both, and then there was one next to it that was like $800 that was just the cart. So
Right.
I'm guessing that's like if you already had that standalone thing, then you can just buy the cart.
and then the more upgraded version was the black one. That was 1900. Or 2000 pretty much. It was 1999. But I mean, it's rated for 220, but I mean, honestly, if you knew what you were doing, you probably could reinforce the frame because it's probably not the motor that's rated that, it's just the frame. But you
Didn't Matt have a scooter that went really fast?
Yeah, and then he blew his hip out or whatever old man disease he's got.
Yeah, he bought a scooter. It was really nice. I wish I remembered the name of it. It was like
Nice.
off-road style with lights on the front and everything. Really heavy duty looking scooter.
He's
I
too
think it's-
disabled to use it.
And I think it's rated for 300 or 350 pounds and it goes up to 60 miles an hour, I think, but he's got a speed set on it to 35.
Yeah.
Top. But it can get up to 60 miles an hour. And it
Okay.
was really nice, but it's fucking expensive. It's like a $5,000 scooter.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have Tim come over and help him get on it someday so he can try it.
Your microphone's dead too, JD.
Is it?
Yeah, now it isn't.
Okay, I was over here.
And
Because we could hear your voice echoing off the back wall.
Nice.
Hello, hello, hello.
directional wasn't set right.
No. No.
So he had a $5,000 Segway. Wow.
No, it's a scooter, but I don't know what the brand is. But it was a stand-up scooter, but it's really fucking beefy. It's got these big old off-road tires on it and
Yeah,
everything.
he showed it that time somewhere.
Yeah, it was on
Somebody's
his live show the week.
Well, you
before
know
last.
those bikes, the big off-road tires and the electric bikes. Some of those aren't cheap either. They're like $3,000-$4,000.
Oh, Grace, she keeps hugging me.
She's trying to tell you, I'm sorry, Dad, for the mess I made last night.
Yeah. She likes her belly being rubbed just
He's
like.
saying I'm gonna do it again next time too.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, sure, definitely. So that I come back and love you some more. Yeah. Yeah.
See if I can find that scooter.
Well, you got to go pick her up again, so that'll give her a chance.
Well, Paul, I think I better get some stuff done. I want to do some
Okay,
stuff.
all right,
today.
Paul.
I'm gonna probably pull the toilet
Oh.
today and put the floor in the
You're gonna
bathroom.
pull the toilet. All right.
So-
There it is.
Use it first, Paul, before you pull it. Okay.
I've always got the house. I already got Diane's place if I need it.
Okay, because I had this picture of you squatting over a tube. No.
No.
I found
Why
it.
don't do that here anyways, Paul? You can only pee in it.
Yeah. What's that, Justin?
That was it right there.
That was the one he had?
Yeah, but over in Australia it was like $5,000, but he got some, yeah, it was the GT. I remember he said I had to have the GT, but his had some more off-road looking tires on it. They were
It
little-
also says pickup only in New York City.
Fuck, man, that is a nice scooter though, I'll tell you what.
What kind of weight does it handle?
Oh, Matt's not a small dude, so I'm assuming it's probably 350.
Yeah.
Let's see, yeah, 63 miles an hour. It has a range of 74 miles. Holy shit.
Doesn't tell you how long it takes to recharge.
And it has an IP rating PX5, which so it's a little bit water resistant, so you can ride it in the rain. But I don't see anything that says anything about weight. Do you
Can you
guys?
imagine going down the freaking highway in between traffic with one of those little damn things? Holy.
No,
But-
there was
but
a
it's-
guy on the road a couple days ago that was on one of those he was doing probably 30, But still, like, man, let's get off the road.
Yeah.
Now we got another thing we got to look out for. Like, bikes are bad enough.
Yeah. But you got some guy passing you with that thing, like, you know,
Yeah.
when he wipes out in front of you.
To me, it's almost getting to the point, because I see more and more of those on the road, those and electric bikes and stuff. I think they should be licensed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they need to start putting in lanes, which, I mean, that's a lot of work, but they're going to have to do something if everybody's going to keep. They got the little bike lanes here, but that's not big enough for.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
over here, like down by the water where I am, it's 3 lanes wide. One is a left-hand turn lane. They're zipping along 25, 30 miles an hour in the turn lanes.
But you know what's good about this one is it has dual hydraulic brakes and it has front and rear suspension too. So you get a pretty smooth ride if you hit a rock or, you know, hit some kind of bump or something.
Cool. Wow.
That is a nice looking scooter though. It is pretty beefy.
That's true too, Curtis. Yeah, they don't pay road taxes.
Yeah. That's the thing about it. Cool.
Okay, Paul. Well, buddy, you have fun with your wrestling your toilet.
Yep. And we'll catch you guys all tonight around
Yep.
5
All
o'clock.
right.
Sounds good.
See you
Bye,
guys.
Hodges.
Bye-bye for now.
Yep.
Well, Nunya, Matt actually said on that scooter, there's actually 2 chargers. You can charge it with 1 charger or you can hook 2 chargers up to it. But if you just do the 1 charger, he said it takes about 8 hours or so to charge up. But if you do the double charger, it's like a quick charge for it. So it'll do it in like half the time. But it could be the way they have their electric setup over there too. It's probably maybe running at a different amperage or something.
2 to 5 hours, Nunya says.
Well, Matt told us when he just uses the 1 charger, he said it takes pretty long. He said it takes almost all night to charge it. But he said it came with the 2nd charger and it actually has 2 charging ports. You can plug 2 chargers in simultaneously to cut the time in half.
Ah,
But he doesn't want to use that because he said he doesn't want to fuck the battery up. He kind of wants to just let it trickle charge. So it
so
doesn't.
does he still have that or no?
Yeah, he just got it like a month ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's been out riding, doing a lot of riding with one of his friends.
Well,
that
you know,
has
for
one.
around town, I can see where if you had good balance or whatever, I can't see an old person that doesn't have good balance on one of those.
It's not that hard to balance on a scooter. Maybe a 1 wheel, but
Hey,
a
wait
scooter
till you get
isn't.
older. It's hard to balance just walking.
That's right, Curtis. That slow power they got down there.
Third world charging in Aussie land.
Well,
Okay.
JD, what's your plan today?
going out with my dad. We're gonna launch his little rocket car.
Oh, there you go.
I think he's
That's
full
gonna
of
be-
shit. He's still sitting in his robe.
I
You got
am
you,
indeed.
you got to set up all the cameras. You know.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
got
ca-
the 2 action cameras, my drone, and then I'll probably use my dad's phone. Set that up too.
There you go.
Yeah, Nunya, I think he said he could get a seat for that one, but he didn't get it. I think he said there was a seat option for it. Though.
Oh, you could put a seat on the back. Wow.
I think, yeah, if I remember correctly, I think Matt said there was like a seat option thing where you can clamp a seat on.
Well, I noticed that it had some kind of a steel around the back, just over top of the tire. I wonder if it bolted to that or something.
I don't know. That thing's built like a freaking. It's almost like a Razor scooter type. Like it's very heavy duty looking.
Yeah.
And what I like is it has a suspension too, so that's got to make for a pretty good ride when you're like doing some off-road trails and stuff.
Nice, Marshall. I'm gonna get rid of my pellet smoker and go back to my real wood smoker. I think he's got the same pellet when I do the Z grill.
Are the pellet smokers, do they do the same thing or they just not as good?
Not for me. I like real smoky if I'm gonna do it. And for me, the pellet grills don't really, they're so efficient because it's like a furnace and it just kind of trickles these little pellets in. So it's just blowing air.
Yeah,
And it's made to be efficient, so it's not going to smoke unless you set it down. It's like 150 degrees or something. And it's like, I don't want to have my meat that low of temperature just to have the smoke. And I haven't tasted the same smoke flavor as what I
yeah,
get out
that'd
of
be an
mine.
interesting test would be to have us smoke two, same cut of meat, cut it in half, put one over here, one over there, and then do it at the end, do a taste test.
I should before I get rid of it. Do
Yeah.
a brisket on each one. It does brisket really good, but it's just not, in my opinion, not smoked.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting test because I don't think online anybody's done that.
Yeah, that'd be a good video. Yeah.
Don't worry, Nightbot's all over that shit. I like when he talks shit to the person when he times. it.
Yeah. Something about wanting to dance.
Yeah, he'll be like, I can do this all day, keep it up. I think that was like one of the best things we ever taught Paul how to use. Nanya says, get a video of your your rocket car.
Nice, Marshall. Yeah, you got the Z grill, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I saw on that. Did a live stream that time, and I'm pretty sure it was a Z grill.
I'm assuming pellet's better for just doing your everyday barbecue, like hamburgers, stuff like that, or what?
I didn't care for it for that either, because mine doesn't get hot enough. I mean, it gets to like 450 degrees, but there's no direct flame. So I like my grill and my smoker. I got it because my cousin had one, and I tried some of his stuff and it was pretty good, but I was thinking I would be able to get more smoke in it and I couldn't get it.
It's all your personal preference.
It is nice. You can just set it and leave it.
Like if you close the vents, like just crack your vents, it doesn't.
It's just
Okay,
so
yeah.
efficient. There isn't smoke. I mean, unless you have it down, there's a smoke setting, but it only runs at like 150 or 180 degrees. And
You'd have to be doing some really slow cooking.
yeah,
Temperatures.
which you can do that for the first couple hours, but I don't know. I prefer my other one.
At those temperatures, that's something you'd be cooking like for a day on the whole grill.
Yeah, and then poultry, it's kind of like sketchy. You know, you're gonna have your
Hey,
chicken.
Tim Jackson's in the chat.
What's up, Tim?
Yo, Tim.
I remember back in the day, my uncle had the in-ground pit and would put a full pig down there. That damn thing would be down there for like 2 days and that's all you'd smell. And then they'd bring it up, cut it open. Oh my God, it was so good. Just a big in-ground pit and they'd cover it up.
Nice, Marshall. I do chicken wings on the Z grill, and those come out really good.
Tim must have just got up.
That would be. It's nighttime there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, 14 hours, isn't it? Be close to midnight, I think.
That's just because you're getting old, Tim, and you're getting deaf. It's not my sound.
Good afternoon, RB Rail. How you doing?
Hey, RB.
He's just having buyer's remorse after I told him the good deal I got yesterday.
Is he's still out shopping? He's talking about getting that the satellite internet, right?
Oh, he's been talking about that for like a year now. Just waiting for him to pull the trigger.
Do they have it in his area?
Yeah, they've unlocked it in a lot of areas. It's available in my area now. But it's just that waiting list, like, if you need internet now, then you gotta find something to use till you get it. If you don't already have internet service.
Well, the thing of it is you better get on the list if you want to get it, because if you're waiting for the list to disappear, it's probably going to be years.
Well, it's like, I'm sure I think it's a little faster now to get it, but it was like a year and a half waiting list almost.
Yeah, I heard it was like 6 to 8 months.
Now I think it's dropped down to about, 6 to 8 months now. But it used to, some people waited for over a year to get theirs, when it first started coming out. I mean, there was a long ass waiting list. You had to pay a down payment of $100,
Yep, $100
Then
to get on the list. Yep.
and then they would contact you a couple weeks before they sent it out, and you'd have to pay the rest of the full payment of
Right.
I think it was like $800 or 1,000, something like that. And then they would send it, and then you would get it within a couple weeks after you paid it. But now they don't even offer the down payment in a lot of areas. You just have to buy it outright.
Hmm.
Full set of equipment. But see, like where I'm at using fiber, there's really no reason to go to Starlink.
No,
Because I'm already getting really fast internet, so.
you know, where I would think it'd be perfect is if you're out in the middle of nowhere or on a trailer or a motorhome. If you're gonna be traveling, if you've got that, you might be good to go, you know?
Well, yeah, and that's the market that they're trying to corner, because unfortunately, a lot of cable companies won't run cable to small towns unless they exceed like 5 or 10,000 population. Like it has
Yeah.
to be a certain amount, and they have to be within a certain density too.
Or you could always buy
So-
that dial-up.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Be out in the middle of the woods in your fucking tent, fucking gaming on your PC.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get off
Okay,
here.
all right, JD, I think we're gonna call it. Justin, you rest up that arm now.
Yeah, it's feeling 10 times better today. It's still a little sore, but it's
Oh,
way
good.
better.
Good. Don't overwork it, and you're off till Wednesday, so we'll probably see you again either this afternoon or tomorrow.
Well, I have a note till Friday, technically. I'm supposed
Oh,
to go
there
back
you
to work
go.
Friday. I'm not extremely excited about it because I'm not getting paid for it, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I can't.
You
have
gotta
my
take care of your arm. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
because-
You only God only gave you two arms. Take care of the one you got.
That's right.
Yeah, be like,
Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here. JD, thanks for popping in, my friend.
You bet.
We'll see all